Okay, I saw a poll recently in regards to which gentleman Angela should pursue in terms of a relationship. I think it was Bryce, Sean, and then they had the option for other. And I mean, I remember way back when I even vouched so like, hey, I mean, Preston, like if you remember that one dude she was with last season that caused her to neigh like a horse. I'm like, well, rodeo can hog tie her, and I mean, come on now. I don't know if that was a horse neigh or Scooby Doo. Ruby likes Angela. Okay, so when it comes down to the two, let's take Preston or the other option off the table, and let's just look at Sean and Bryce. Honestly, I don't really think either one is a good fit for Angela, or I don't know. I think Bryce. I think, like Angela said, Bryce hurt her. I don't think it's just because of the whole, oh, he's a swinger, he's into both genders, but it's just the fact that he tried to make a move on her best friend's man or fiance. Let's say that specifically fiance. And she even says that, look, you know, what you're into is a bit too much for me, which kind of harkens back to the reason why Sabrina couldn't really see herself in a exclusive relationship with Calvin due to his different kinks and fetishes. And hey, we don't kink shame on this page. It's just that Sabrina had every right to say, you know what you're into isn't for me. And I believe she felt some kind of way, not in a bad way, but it felt like, you know, maybe she internalized that, you know what, if Calvin and I do get together, it's almost like he's kind of having to settle because a lot of the things he's into, I'm not into. And as a result, you know, I'm always going to be questioning if I'm satisfying him sexually because he's not able to do things that, you know, he wants to do. But when it comes to Bryce as a character and his personality, I honestly think Angela needs to run. Well, not necessarily run like she did last week in the living room of Belinda's place when Zach was tearing it apart, but more so get a restraining order on this dude. I don't think this guy knows the boundaries of being just friends. I feel like he's always going to have some sort of resentment whenever he's told to leave because another man is coming over. And let's say if he throws another tantrum like he did about the money and he doesn't feel like, Angela, you aren't here for me when I need you. I thought you were my friend. I feel like he's the Karen type who's always going to throw it in her face about, well, you said that. No, Angela, I don't think Bryce deserves your love, let alone friendship. So that's it. Sean, I feel like is too good for Angela in that if Angela wants to pull a Danny and have a hot girl summer free spirit kind of journey, she's entitled to do so. But when you have a dude who's literally into you and well, to be fair, Angela did make it clear what it was between her and Sean. He's the one who's got caught up, pun intended, because Deja lives next door. Jasmine Brown caught up. Huh? Is that show ever getting to season 2? But in any case, I think that Angela, if she lets go of her need of being a free spirit or free agent, I think Sean would be a good fit for her. I mean, she was pleasantly surprised that, oh, he knows how to throw down in the bedroom and the kitchen. And he keeps saying, like, you see, there's more to me than just a pretty face. It's like, I'm not just a piece of meat. So I do feel like Sean would be kind of a refreshing thing for Angela. But in the long run, unless she's able to change her mindset towards how she feels about Sean in terms of only calling him up for sex, I think he ought to just move on to someone who's able to appreciate him and want to get to know him for more than just, you know, a quickie whenever the need, rolls up. I mean, I know he feels some kind of ways like, I just saved the life of the guy who's probably going to take the woman I'm starting to fall for away from me. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I just feel like, kind of like Danny, I hope that, or unlike Danny, Angela stops, bed hopping before she messes with the wrong dude. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, that's really all I have to say. I think Angela either should, kind of put an end to the sleeping around and maybe, get to know Sean more, or just opt for neither option, because again, Sean should go where he's appreciated, and she needs to get away from Bryce because that dude, I don't know, he's like a ticking time bomb. So thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.